What's up guys? Today I got the Auldey Photon Spirit. Now this yo-yo is not new by any means. I think it's like from like 2011 or something. I could be totally wrong, but yeah, it's not new. It's like 4 or 5 years old or something. And it was like the first yo-yo to have the spinning sides like this. And the 9 Dragons by Yo-Yo Factory they didn't copy the design because, you know, obviously they do a whole shell. So I can't really say that's copying. And the side of the 9 Dragons is exposed, or the side of this. You know, it's kind of like the opposite. This one you got the metal on the side, this one you got the metal on the inside. But they did get a lot of inspiration for the 9 Dragons off of this yo-yo. Now this yo-yo, I cannot find it anywhere. I ended up finding it on eBay, used, and that's why there's no packaging or anything, and it's just as is. These just pop right off, just like a hubstack. And they both have a little pressure crack in them in the exact same spot. So I don't know, it's used, but it's kind of awkward that they're in the same spot. So I bet you that was like from machining them. They probably all look like that. Or maybe one whole run of them or whatever, or a whole batch of them. But yeah, the one thing I noticed is this thing is like impossible to take apart because you can't, my hands are too big, so I have to take these off to get it apart, and it's very hard to untwist. Now this is an older Auldey yo-yo, and this bearing just sounds like garbage. It looks nice concave, but it just sounds horrible. I should probably replace that. And this is the old Auldey pads. It's really hard to see, but they do still say Auldey on them, like the new ones do.
You can see it.
But they're raised, slightly raised, if the camera can pick that up. They're not flush.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they don't seem as nice as like the newer Auldey pads. But this is kind of cool how it's like its own design. You know, it's a totally new thing. They were the first people to do this. You know, Auldey was kind of known as, you know, a lot of people give all the Chinese companies shit, say they're like, oh, are they stealing this from this, stealing this from this. But this is totally, they didn't steal this design from nobody. I mean, it's a hubstack. They didn't invent hubstacks, but they totally innovated it. So I haven't played with this thing yet, and let's give it a try. But I have some high hopes for it at least. All right, see if I can snap start it. No problem. Oh my god. I don't know if that throw was because it wasn't on my finger and I threw it weird, or if that's the yo-yo's fault. I'll make sure it's screwed all the way together. Yeah, it's screwed all the way together. Oh my god. What the heck? Alright, so far this is almost as bad as the fake one I reviewed, the counterfeit one. Okay. Okay, now it feels very awkward in my hand when I catch it. Right before I go to throw it, these spin, and I get like I get a bunch of like extra string when I go to throw it. So that kind of feels weird. Oh my god. The vibration. Yeah, the vibration is pretty much horrible. Those are cool.
Give it a throw without correcting it.
Without correcting it?
Yeah. Hold that up. That's what you get.
Yeah, it's like the pad. I don't know if that's from the pads rubbing or if something's not lined up properly. But like, yeah, I mean, it starts to correct itself a little, but it still has a massive vibration. And that sounds like a go-kart. That is hilarious. Oh my god. But yeah, this thing, granted it's an old yo-yo, and yeah, it's unresponsive though for the most part. It's like when I first throw it, because it's spinning all crazy, it'll kind of come back to me. See? But once it starts to like, see that it's going all crazy, it'll probably come back. But once it starts to correct itself, then it's unresponsive. So this was a cool design, but is very flawed. I mean, even this feels very, very, very rough. Oh my god. Yeah, but this thing, definitely not what I expected. I'll put the weight, the dimensions, all that on the screen, but if you're looking to get a 9 Dragons for only 20 bucks, you know, something that's just, it's not. This makes the 9 Dragons play like a Ferrari. This thing is horrible. I had very high hopes for this. It looks cool. I like it, but I don't know. I don't think this even deserves to be in my collection. I think this deserves to be in the trash. Let's see your deadlift.